Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So in this video, I will be doing a interesting Vietnamese words. I did one in Chinese and many of you thought it was really interesting of how some Chinese words could mean something very different when it's directly translated to English, and today I picked out a few words that would be really interesting when translated to English from Vietnamese. So let's get started. I have the blackboard here again. Okay, let's get started. The first word is cá sấu. So, cá sấu. Cá, C-A means cá means fish. I don't know if you could see from the reflection. Okay. São means ugly. So, what do you think an ugly fish would be in Vietnamese? Directly translated, it means ugly fish. So, what do you think it will be? Cá sấu means crocodile in Vietnamese. Fish ugly, ugly fish. Cá sấu in Vietnamese because crocodiles are really ugly, so they call it the ugly fish. Cá sấu. Okay, cá sấu, ugly fish. The next one is làm biếng. Làm biếng. Làm means to work. Biếng means to disappear. It didn't really fit in here, but biếng means to disappear. So what do you think to work and disappear mean? To work and then disappear. Any guesses? Work, làm. Biếng, disappear. Làm biếng, work and disappear. Làm biếng means to be lazy. Lazy. Làm biếng, lazy. So it really does make sense when you work and disappear. It means you're lazy. Làm biếng, làm biếng. Okay, the next word is okay. This word doesn't really translate into anything, but this is a very, very popular word that Vietnamese use to express someone who is egotistic. And with this word, there's this really popular saying in English. It's like a Vietnamese English. It's called lemon question. So this word means egotistic. Chán, egotistic. And this Vietnamese English, it's lemon question. So the reason why it's called lemon question is because this is a question mark, as you see on top of the A, right? And without the question mark, it's chán. Chán means lemon. So when you hear a Vietnamese person call someone, "You're so lemon question," it means you're so egotistic. It's to say someone who is so, like, too much self-confidence. What is that word? Yeah, just egotistic, correct? So, someone who has so much confidence in themselves, kind of like show off, it's lemon question. Chán question mark on top of the A. Chán, egotistic. Chán, lemon question. But to kind of make it as an insult, Vietnamese would use lemon question dog. Chán chó. In the previous lesson that we learned, chó means dog. Chán chó means, it's like an insult kind of way of saying someone who's so, boastful, someone who's so egotistic. It's more of an insult way to say. So lemon question dog. And in Vietnamese, they would say lemon question dog. They pronounce dog as in duck, like a Vietnamese accent. Lemon question dog. Chán chó, someone who is so egotistic. Yeah. This is just something fun to know, and this is a very, very popular Vietnamese saying. So now you know. This is also another very, very popular Vietnamese saying. It's called bó tai. Bó tai. Bó means to wrap. Tai means your hand. To wrap your hand. So you know how boxers wrap their hand? Yeah. I'm not quite sure why this is. I think it's because well, together this means to wrap your hand. It doesn't really make sense in English, I guess. But in Vietnamese, when you wrap your hand, it means you give up. It's like a defeated kind of way to say. So when someone says something really ridiculous, you say bó tai, means you give up, or you're like defeated of whatever they're saying. You kind of just have nothing else to say, speechless. So bó tai means to give up and means wrapping your hand. I guess it's kind of like going to jail where you have your hands chained. Is that the word? Chained? So to give up be speechless, bó tay. When someone leaves you defeated, bó tay. And you can make this more humorous by saying the next thing I will teach you. Chấm cơm. Chấm cơm. Chấm means dot. Cơm means rice. You could say chấm cơm. Can you guess what dot rice means? In Vietnamese, we say .com, like let's say www.blank.com. They say chấm cơm, because com, in Vietnamese we pronounce it cơm, and cơm, which means rice. So .com, .rice, chấm cơm. And to make the bó tay more humorous, you would say bó tay chấm cơm. It's like defeated.com. It's like a kind of like a meme saying, but bó tay chấm cơm.com. This is like a really funny thing. Like only Vietnamese people, the ones that live in Vietnam, if you say .com, they don't really quite know what it means unless you say chấm cơm. Like my aunt, when I told her about my YouTube channel and I said it's www.youtube.com, and she said, what is .com? .com, what do you mean, right? And obviously I forgot that she doesn't know what .com means, and I have to say youtube.com means .com in Vietnamese. Rice, cơm means rice, so chấm cơm.com. Okay, the last one is leo cây. Leo means to climb. Cây means tree. Leo cây, climbing a tree. So what do you think climbing a tree means? Leo cây, climbing a tree. Any guesses? I've taught this word in Chinese before. It's in my, I think, the first episode of Interesting Chinese Words. It means to stand up someone or to be stood up. So in Vietnamese, to be stood up, you're climbing a tree. Leo cây means to stand someone up or to be stood up. In Chinese, do you remember what it is? It's 放鸽子, means to let go of a pigeon. 放鸽子. Climb tree. Leo cây, to be stood up. So, how many of these did you get right? Aren't these really interesting? How some words in Vietnamese or Chinese are completely different when directly translated to English. It doesn't make sense, but it also does make sense if you kind of have to guess what it means. So that's it for today's short video. I hope you learned something new and had fun guessing these words. And I will see